Good morning, ladies, and welcome to Observer AM.
Good
Good
morning. Good
morning.
morning,
And good
Dr.
morning to your
Jackie.
listeners. Yes.
Yes.
And to your listeners and viewers.
And
Okay,
viewers.
great. Yes, on viewers, because we are online actually.
We are.
Start by sharing with us the concept behind this financial wellness event. Why is it so important for us to have financial wellness and to have a money mindset? Any one
Well,
of you can
Jackie,
take it. Yes.
yes. Jackie, this is something that money has always been something that people worry about. But I dare say that just about everyone since COVID, it has been even more in the forefront
Yes.
because we recognize that in an instant, we may not have a job. We may not be able to, if we don't have money in the bank, we may not be able to meet our day-to-day activities. And so what we have been doing, in particular since COVID, we have been looking at financial literacy and recognizing that there is a need for everyone to become more financially literate, but not just to become more financially literate, but to become financially well. And that means that all aspects of your life need to be in balance. And we recognize that we have an opportunity, and we think we're on a mission really to try and get as many persons to recognize that the power is in their hands. Mm-hmm. They need to take the steps that are needed to become more financially literate and get on the path to financial wellness. So that's where we started in having our talks and discussions. And last year we had our first financial wellness conference. It was the Life Conference, Lifestyle Influenced by Financial Empowerment. And that was really, really successful. And so we are planning on having this every year because we see it to be very, very important.
And certainly useful for a lot of people. But apart from this big conference, Megan, you have been doing some, tremendous work in terms of this weekly installment of the financial literacy, the financial mindset. And I know that Reed, as the Chief Marketing Officer, is perhaps the driving force behind that education and information. Reed, tell us about this.
Well, Jackie, a lot of people don't know. I'm always associated with tourism. But before tourism, I worked with the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants. I was the marketing director. So I came to tourism with a finance education type of background.
Right.
So this is going back to an area of familiarity. I was not a CPA, but I was in charge of ensuring that CPAs sought the type of education, CPEs, which are continuing professional education credits that you need to keep your license in order. So I came with that type of background. And of course, Megan and I come from very different backgrounds, and never thought we would ever work together because our worlds never really collided until COVID, where we started brainstorming about things that we could collaborate on. And we started doing webinars, recognizing that, we did maybe one webinar a month. And people would say to us, when is the next one? And then we thought, listen, maybe there is a strategy that we can do it weekly, because it's the type of education that people need to hear over and over and over again. It needs to become a part of your lifestyle. Mm-hmm. So that's where Little Bite Ideas comes in. Mm-hmm. And I was checking the other day, we have 120 videos, not all episodes, but we have quite a bit of content. So that definitely increases our credibility, because when we approach sponsors, partners, etc., it's very easy to communicate to people what it is that we actually do. It's not always a concept that everybody grasps, especially employers. But I want to say to employers who are listening, it's the type of education that you need, because unfortunately, employees do bring their baggage and their personal issues to work.
Right.
And so it affects productivity. It affects, there's absenteeism. There's so many issues. I was talking to a hotelier the other day, and he was saying during COVID, there were people who we're saying if I don't have bus money, I cannot come to work.
Right.
So these issues are real, and I think it's something that HR departments need to look at more closely. I think it's an investment that employers should make in their employees, because a happy, healthy employee leads to a more productive environment.
Now, these little bite ideas, these are accessible on YouTube, on your platform?
Yes.
Samuel Fields Consulting, we have a YouTube channel, and so you can always go back. We encourage people to subscribe so that you're always notified when there's a new episode or some new video that's uploaded. But at the same time, it is something that, just like a podcast, you sit and you listen. I go back and listen to some of them sometimes, and even I get some refreshing quotes and ideas from some of them.
Yes. And you know what I like about them is that you are breaking down something that is intimidating for a lot of people. And because finance, when you talk about finance and credit and debt and insurance and all those things, people become intimidated. And you are breaking it down so that the layman, everybody can understand what it is to be financially literate and what it is to be financially well.
Yes.
Absolutely. Because Jackie, when you think about it, we all have to deal with everything you just mentioned. And so why should it be only for a select few who understands credit, debt, insurance, savings? We all have to deal with these things on a daily basis. So we all need to know.
Okay. Now, coming out of the COVID-19 pandemic, many people are physically, emotionally, financially stressed. Your focus for this conference is mastering your money mindset. If you can just walk us through this very big conference that's coming up.
Okay. So let's start with the name. TLC. So it's financial wellness.
I love that name.
TLC.
I love it.
Because everybody needs a little TLC, right?
Yes, yes.
And so TLC for us means talk, learn, commit. And you see what we were just saying about people not understanding savings, investing, and all of that. A lot of times, what we know and how we act with money is because of what we've seen auntie, granny, mommy, uncle do. And we don't talk about it. We don't talk about money matters. So you're having a problem with your loan and you're not quite sure. The bank says something about interest and whatever. You don't know, and you make mistakes as well. And we hold it in because money is not something that we talk about, especially if it's when you don't quite understand. Mm-hmm. So our conference, we're going to be talking. We're going to have several sessions, 3 roundtables where we'll have some frank discussions about money and about money mindset, because it's just amazing the things we do without thinking, because that's what we saw. And so we're going to break down the money mindset. We're going to break down the money baggage that we carry. And we have to learn. So it's going to be a lot of learning so that you can understand certain concepts, financial concepts, so they're not foreign to you. But there needs to be more than just talking and learning. There needs to be a commitment, because we want this to be a lifestyle change. We focus a lot on the mindset and lifestyle. And so we want persons to commit to making that change, getting them on the path to financial wellness.
Excellent. Now, tell us a little about the facilitators, because you have some brilliant facilitators who will be presenting, who will be, I think this is going to be a university course packed into a day.
Jackie, please don't scare our folks.
Okay.
No, I don't know how attractive a university day is for the average person.
Oh, okay.
We would rather characterize it as edutainment. A combination edutainment. Correct.
Perfect.
So it's a combination of the education you need, but it's going to be presented in a very fun and entertaining way. Mm-hmm. So as Megan mentioned, there are 2 sides. There is the mindset where those are the heavy courses. We want to make sure you know the concepts in financial literacy, what they mean and what have you, but we're going to serve it to you in a way that you find very engaging. So as you can see on our lineup, we have a balance of very credentialed people who come with high credentials in or great credentials in finance. For example, our keynote speaker, when we met her, we were blown away. She has written 13 books on finance.
Yeah.
And she did most of this during COVID. Really amazing books with some very, very catchy topics. And she's doing amazingly well. We have an international financial coach. We have Karen Mayhill, well, I guess it's His Excellency now. She comes with a finance background. We have some other very qualified ladies who are heavy hitters in the finance arena. But then we have some lifestyle coaches. We have Una Morgan from Morgan Heritage. She's the sister, and she's a motivational speaker. She, of course, is going to talk about the legacy of passing on wealth in families, which sometimes it could go from land to even intellectual property. We have
Una, did you just say Una Morgan?
Correct.
Whoa.
Yes.
Wow.
We also have Gavin Christopher, who will talk about his father's legacy and some of the intellectual property rights that had to be handed down. We want people to think of everything, even if it's passing on a piece of land or heirloom. There's some considerations that, are associated with asset transfers that we want people to begin to think about. And then we have Nadine Sutherland, another reggae artist. She's been on our show before, and she will tell you straight up, at 25, she bought her first home. She did well with her albums and what have you, but the first thing she bought was a house. So she's a UWE alumni like you, alumnus like you, but very shrewd when it comes to finance. So she will also be on one of our panels. My daughter, Genesis Whitlock, young, full of energy. She's actually in the Amazon in Peru right now doing a study abroad, and she's a motivational speaker. And she is big on the environment and wellness. And she actually schooled me on the importance of being
She schooled you. Oh, dear.
She schooled me. She's big on, managing your time, being conscious of your environment and your habits. And so she'll be joining us live from the Amazon, giving us a tour and telling us about her experience. And I think a lot of the young people will really enjoy that. Who else am I forgetting, Megan? Oh, there's Dialect. Dialect has been with us before. He is from St. Croix. He is a trained attorney, but has left the law behind, and he is a hip-hop artist, and he calls himself a music educator. And he actually does a course where he shows you how music can influence your spending. So, when you go into these large department stores, there are different genres of music. There's a science behind it because they know exactly how to impact your brain to get you to spend. So these are all things that this is all about the mindset and people being more knowledgeable about the impact of money and the habits and attitudes and values that we form subconsciously. And once you identify what these issues are, it makes it a lot easier to resolve the issues that you have in your personal life.
How are you fitting all of this into the time that you have? Because, this is a lot of content.
So
well, the good thing
planning.
is, yes, and it's virtual. So if you can't, people working, so you may not be able to sit through it live. But the good thing is you will have the recordings that you can go back to. A lot of this is not something you can digest in one sitting. You need to go back and hear again, like any podcast or any recording that you listen to for motivation. But we manage it well. And in virtual settings is a lot easier because everything has to be timed. Everything has to be programmed. But it's a lot, but we want to give people value for money. And we want employers especially to recognize that it's a good investment in their employees. As they say, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest.
That's
And
right.
we really believe that.
Megan, you wanted to say something. Go ahead.
The other thing I wanted to say is that for the accountants out there, this conference has been approved by the Institute of Chartered Accountants, Eastern Caribbean Antigua branch. And so once you attend the conference, you will get continuing professional development hours. So that's a plus for accountants.
Okay. Now, Dereed, you mentioned the keynote speaker, and I noticed that she's not only a finance expert, but she's also an author and a motivational speaker. If you can just share with the audience, the listening and viewing audience, the large body of work that your keynote speaker would have done, and the kind of vibe, if you may, that she will bring to this conference.
Well, she is dynamic. She lives in the UK. She's originally from, is it Ghana or Nigeria? Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
A ball of energy. Like I said, during COVID, she used her time. She wrote 13 books. Brilliant lady,
wow.
But she's so driven. And it's like going to an old revival when you go to her sessions. She breaks it down. She's very dynamic, but so lovable, and you want to hang on to every word. So she has, yes, go ahead, Megan.
I was going to say, I think a part of the appeal as well, one, she's a chartered accountant, so she knows what she's saying, but she has lived it as well. So all her books are about different areas of finance, how to ditch that debt, thriving to survive, and everything surrounding finance, but in a very practical, realistic way. So her books are not textbook type, very light, but
and very thought-provoking.
Absolutely.
Yes, there's one, Jackie, I remember that I loved, Financial Frenemies. I forget the rest of it, but when I saw that, I was so Financial Frenemies. And it's so true, we have these frenemies when it comes to, there are things that we associate with that are not good for us, but they're packaged almost like friendly, aspects that we tend to hang on to. And really and truly, they're things that are very detrimental to our financial health.
Mm-hmm. Could you pronounce her name for us, please? I'm not... give me
It's Oyenike Adetoye.
Ah.
But she accepts Nike.
Nike.
So
Nike Adetoye.
Adetoye.
Great. Now, somebody's already on the board asking, I need to get hooked up with this. How can I? And I think we haven't really talked about registration and how people can get involved, because I believe from this interview we'll have lots of people trying to sign up. So can you share that kind of information for us, please?
Right. So registration is online and registration is open. You go to our website, SamuelFieldsConsulting.com. Registration, the cost is $100. And once you register, you will get all the necessary information for the day of the conference.
Okay.
So once you go to our website, you can do that. If there's an issue, you can always contact us. You can contact me. My number is 464-0841, or you can send us an email at info@SamuelFieldsConsulting.com. Okay.
And so there's no physical registration. You don't go and pick up a form anywhere. It's all online.
All online, but as I said, if there is an issue, because last year we did have a few persons who had issues, just contact me and we'll get you sorted.
Okay, excellent. I want Dereed, because Dereed, you bring a kind of excitement to to the market,
underline that
to the marketing of this thing. I want you to just run down the agenda for us, for those managers, CEOs who are listening and who might want their staff to attend this very important event. Just run down for us what you're going to get in this conference.
Megan, please pull up the list of topics. I don't have that in front of me.
Okay.
But while she does that, essentially, I'd like to position it as, like I said, a combination of financial literacy coursework, you have to be knowledgeable of what these things mean. You have to understand how interest works, debt, credit. So you have to get the fundamentals. But then on the other side of that, you have to know how to integrate these things into your lifestyle. Mm-hmm. So it'll be a combination. That's where the talk and learning come in. We're going to discuss it. I mean, in a lot of households, you just don't talk about money. It's considered vain. You know, if you don't have a whole lot of money, you're not going to engage your children to talk about money. You're scared to talk about money. Yeah. So it's a culture that's been handed down where we don't talk about it enough. And then, of course, if you don't talk about it, you can't impart the knowledge. And then parents, if you don't have the knowledge, you cannot pass it on to your children. Mm-hmm. In terms of the commitment, we want to ensure that there's accountability. We have 2 ebooks that we will be distributing with coursework and things that you can actually follow to stay on top of your progress. We have a FinLit financial literacy toolkit with lots of articles, exercise sheets. We've really made the investment to pull a lot of tools together so that people are coming back to the workplace with actual tools that they can probably share with their colleagues. But, you know, we want to make sure that this is an investment that people will get tangible benefits. We want you to feel good, energized, motivated, and ready to improve your financial future. But at the same time, we know in these days, I've been on that side of the business where people want to see what they're getting for their money. What are we getting for our investment? Yeah. And so we can assure employers or entrepreneurs or employees that this is a wise investment because you will get so much information that will keep you accountable and you'll be in a better position to gauge your progress over time. Mm-hmm. So Megan, tell us the topics.
Yes. Right. Okay, so it's a PAT day. We start off with what we call emotional wellness, meditation, morning vibes, and we're going to have our pockets change, which is dialect, Brian Kushner, his nickname or his name he goes by is dialect. He's going to have a meditation with us where he'll be speaking about your money mantra, what's your money mantra, and getting you into the right vibe. We then have our keynote speaker, Oyinike Adetoye. She will be speaking about mastering your money mindset to achieve financial wellness. After that, we will have a financial wellness roundtable. And the topic, it's such an interesting topic, seasonal income, staying financially healthy all year round in a seasonal job or business. And we're going to have persons from the tourism sector. They'll be speaking on how you can actually stay healthy all year round when some months you get a good income and other months you don't. Then we're going to have a topic, a discussion on savings or presentation, saving versus investing, why the difference matters and how to strike a balance. And Lawrence Blackman, a seasoned banker, is going to be speaking about that. Then we're going to go to Peru and we will have Genesis Whitlock. She will be speaking about environmental wellness. A greener lifestyle can inspire financial well-being. So I'm really looking forward to that. Yes. Then we have another discussion, and this is drop your money baggage. Let go of money moments that hold you back. And this person that's presenting is Shea Richardson. She's an international financial coach, and she's based in New York. She'll be speaking on that. So then it's lunchtime, and we focus on every aspect of the body, of yourself, really. And so we're going to have what we call waistlines and wallets. It's a healthy cooking demonstration.
I love these topics. You guys come up with some real brilliant topics. I love it.
Right. So we're going to actually have a healthy cooking demonstration. We have teamed up with Tradewinds Hotel. They have been our partners for the last 2 years. And their chef will be doing a demonstration on how you can eat healthy on a budget. You know, sometimes it's so hard. You want to eat healthy, but it's kind of pricey. So we will have that. Then after that, we're going to have a short discussion on physical wellness, and it will be on fitness and financial health. And then we're going to have our game. We are big on having fun and we love playing games. Yeah. So we have a game. It's called Fight to Survive, Set Your Money Musts in Motion. And that will be done by myself and Doreed. And it's all about a young man named Devon who needs to survive. So you need to come and play that game. And that game will be played by everyone who is in attendance. We then have a spiritual wellness conversation with Reverend Dr. Calvin Samuel. And the topic is, can money buy happiness? And he's going to dig into that a bit more. We're also going to have, after that, another round table. And the topic is tools for managing family wealth, how to transfer assets to ensure a lasting legacy. And that's what we had spoken about, where we spoke about Gunnar Morgan and Gavin Christopher and a few others who will be having that discussion. Then we're going to have another roundtable, and this one is specifically for women, but it's for everyone who will be attending, because as I say, there's a woman in everybody's life. We have realized that women are a bit unique. The research shows that women live
very unique.
Very, you know what? So very unique. But, research shows that women live longer than men. And that translates into, we have more widows. And sometimes these widows, they have allowed the husband to be the breadwinner, the man of the house. And then at 50, they're now a widow and don't know how to manage money. We also have lots of single women who are managing their household. And we want to have a discussion on women and wealth, creating a roadmap for financial wellness. And we have some really heavy hitters who are going to be speaking about this topic. We have Alusha Faisal. She's the CEO of the Eastern Caribbean Securities Regulatory Commission. We have Nadia Chandler Guy. She is the Assistant Vice President of Pensions at Sagicor in Barbados. We have Her Excellency Karen May Hill. Her background is in finance, and she'll be speaking. And we also have Wendy Miles Boykin. She is from Colorado, and she is a finance broker. She does a lot of work with women in helping them to create their own financial wealth.
By way of Jamaica.
That's going to be, yes, financial health. And then, as I said, we love our fun. So we are going to close it down with a happy hour. We go back to Trade Winds, and their bartender will be doing a nice cocktail for us. Once you register, you will get the recipe, so you can have all the ingredients beforehand and make your cocktail with him as he does it. And then we end with a money jam. We're going to have one of our local DJs play lots of our money music to round out the day. So it's going to be a day of fun, but it's going to be a day of learning.
Money music.
Jackie,
you're going to have dollar wine. It's your dollar wine.
Absolutely.
Of course. And Jackie, you remember Bill Every Day from Arrow?
Oh yes.
Last year, that was a hit last year. That was one of the more popular songs in the Money Jam. And my personal favorite is Just Got Paid. It's Friday night.
Oh yes.
I remember that being in college.
So many.
Yes.
So
we have to take a quick break. My tech is beckoning to me. And we'll come right back with Doreed Samuel Whitlock and Megan Samuel Fields. Welcome back to Observer AM. It is 8:47 in Antigua and Barbuda. And we're talking with Megan Samuel Fields, the CEO of Samuel Fields Consulting, and Doreed Samuel Whitlock, the Chief Marketing Officer. And of course, we're talking about Financial Wellness TLC. Talk, learn, commit. And that's a big conference coming up on the 2nd of March. Now, we have a little quiz. I don't know if, Doreed, you bring a kind of... Doreed, I don't know if you want to introduce our audience to this quiz because you can win big prizes, listeners and viewers. Doreed, tell us about this quiz, the 5 to Stay Alive game.
Yes, there are 5 money musts. Megan will tell you what they are. She's a finance person. But I'll tell you about the game. What it is, we want to really emphasize. There are 5 things that you really should be doing with your money. And so to bring attention to these actions that people should take to survive and, create a better financial future, for the next 5 days on your show, Jackie, leading up. So starting today, going until Wednesday, every day, of course, we won't be on the show.
Yes.
So we're breaking you in today, and you'll take the show, you'll take the contest into next week.
Yes.
But every day we're going to ask a question about finances that centers on one of the actions or money musts that you should take. And the first person to, I guess, answer, I don't know if it's WhatsApp. I would imagine.
It's WhatsApp. Should we take, DJ, can we take some calls as well? Yeah, we could take calls as well.
Okay.
Just have a quick session of calls as well.
And then whoever the winner is, the first person to call in gets, of course, to attend the conference for free. Before we go on very quickly as well, let me mention quickly, Jackie, that we're also offering 23 scholarships to students
that's huge.
To come for free. We believe in financial democracy and universal access. Everybody, we can talk about what people should do. We have to give people more opportunities. Mm-hmm. This is a labor of love for us. We want to make sure that we have a healthy and wealthy nation. Mm-hmm. And it takes more than just talking about it. You really have to take the time sometimes and pull some people up and give them the tools. For some people, all they need is the knowledge and the opportunity. And we're prepared to do that.
Excellent. So congratulations. This is big. Yes. This is big. 25 students, secondary or tertiary student?
23.
23, sorry.
It's, State College and University of the West Indies.
Wow.
Yes, we just think that people, for people who demonstrate, and all they have to do is to write an essay, 100 words, very short, and say, what does financial literacy mean to me? Mm-hmm. We feel that people who show an interest and you want to learn more about your finances, that coupled with the education and opportunities, we could be looking at some of the future leaders, movers and shakers right here in Antigua and Barbuda. So we want to make that available. Go ahead, Megan.
Go ahead, Jack. Dewey, go ahead.
No, I said, so we want to also make that, put that out there. We didn't get a chance to talk about that. And what I don't want us to forget to our sponsors before we go into this contest.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes. So we should probably mention
our corporate sponsors.
I just want to say quickly, my son said, don't say essay because young people will run when they hear the word essay. So it's a short write-up.
Expose. Okay. Expose.
There you go. There you go.
Yes.
There
Megan, you want to acknowledge the corporate sponsors, please?
Absolutely. We are so very thankful that we have some wonderful sponsors who have agreed to partner with us. We have our gold sponsor. It's the Citizenship by Investment Unit. This is their second year with us, and they are fully on board. They fully understand what we're doing. And that scholarship we just spoke about, that's really something that's for them. That's the CIU scholarship that they're offering to 23 of our students.
Megan, just as you're going down the sponsors, we have people already calling in and the question hasn't been put. So let's put the question so that people can think about it and you can go through the corporate.
Okay,
that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Yes.
Okay, so do you want to read it, Jackie?
Yes. Okay, there are 5 money musts: setting financial goals, budgeting, investing and multiplying, managing debt, and enjoying your money. So the first question is dealing with number 1, setting your financial goals. And the question is, why is it important to set financial goals? And you have some options. A, to get direction. It makes it easier to stick to your budget. B, it provides motivation and inspiration. C, it helps you to be accountable and keeps you on track. And D, all of the above. And so you can call 462-2911, 462-2912, 462-2913, or you can put your answer on the WhatsApp board. Megan, go ahead quickly with the sponsors. Somebody done call already?
My goodness. Yeah, so Speedy Gonzalez, man.
I'm telling you.
Good morning. Good morning. You're calling for the quiz. Go ahead, please. Give us the answer.
Can a senior citizen enter?
Oh,
Of
yes,
course,
absolutely.
of course.
Yes, yes. Senior citizens can enter. You have an answer?
B.
And sorry, no, that's not the answer. Not B. Okay. Megan, go ahead quickly with the sponsors.
Okay, so our silver sponsor is James and McGinley Limited. So
Yes.
we thank them so much. And then we have several bronze sponsors. We have the West Indies Oil Company, PIC Insurance, Community First Credit Union, Anjo Group of Companies. And we also have Tradewinds Hotel and our partners that have been with us as well from the beginning, the Antigua and Barbuda Investment Authority and our Antigua and Barbuda Chamber of Commerce. So thank you so much, sponsors.
Okay, we have a caller on the line. Good morning and welcome to the quiz. Go ahead, please.
If you'd like to make a call,
Oh,
please.
dear me. Oh.
Hello,
okay.
good morning.
Good morning. Tell us your 5 to stay alive, setting your money must.
It's D, all of the above.
D, all of the above.
Hey,
Okay.
congratulations. Winner,
DJ
winner,
Illis,
winner.
you're gonna have to bring a little drum roll. Winner.
Yep.
So, from tomorrow, we're gonna get a drum roll. Yes, and please give your name to DJ Illis, our technician.
Well, we'd
so
like
that
to hear the name. We'd like to hear her name.
Please, what's your
wish.
name?
Only
is
if
she
you
gone?
wish.
Is she gone? I'm not
Let's-
hearing you. Is she gone? Is she gone?
That's okay.
Okay. She's not. We're not
Once we
hearing
get
her.
the number,
All
Yeah,
right.
once
So
we get
we'll
her
take
contact
we'll take the
information.
number. We'll take the number and we'll get that prize to her. And Megan, what's the prize? Let her know what she's won.
you have won a free ticket to our Financial Wellness TLC conference. And we're going to big you up on that day. So looking forward to seeing you at the conference.
Okay. And you know something? There are a couple of people on the board who are also giving the correct answer.
Yes.
D,
Wow.
all of the above. So there are 3 persons who have put that answer up on the board. So we'll take their numbers as well. I'm not sure who came in first, but we'll have to decipher that one. Great. Now, Megan, the time is going. Please just remind us again about Financial Wellness TLC, where it's going to be. It's a virtual event, the costs, everything. Give us all those exciting
All right.
speakers that we're looking forward to.
As Paul would say, wrap it up in a bow.
Wrap it up in a bow.
All right, so it's a virtual financial wellness conference, Financial Wellness TLC. You stay right at home or in your office and have a day packed with lots of opportunities to learn, to talk, learn, and commit. And it's on March 2nd, 2023, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. You go to our website to register, samuelfieldsconsulting.com. The cost is $100. And we have so many different speakers. Some of the main ones, Oyenike Adetoye, she is the keynote speaker from the United Kingdom. There is Nashea Richardson, international financial coach, Una Morgan, Nadine Sutherland, Lawrence Blackman, myself and Doreed will be doing our game. It's going to be chock full of fun. So please take advantage of this wonderful opportunity to register and be a part of the Financial Wellness TLC. Put a little TLC in your life.
That's right. And Megan,
And also,
Doreed, you have the final word.
TLC stands for Total Lifestyle Change.
Oh, wow.
So in addition to getting a little TLC, talking, learning, and committing to a better financial future, is an opportunity to make a total lifestyle change, not only your finances. If you look at Megan has in her background the wellness wheel.
Mm-hmm.
And so that gives you the 7 dimensions of wellness. And we know a wheel has to be in balance for it to run right. So it's about balancing the wheel in our life by ensuring that all aspects of our well-being are in balance. So
Excellent.
again, it's a great opportunity. I really want to appeal to the employers because I think they will also reap dividends. So there's a personal objective here in terms of people improving their financial future and their overall money management skills. But I want to bring it to the attention of the employers and the HR managers that, again, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. This is something that you may want to consider investing in to ensure that your employees can get back on track after, oh my goodness, what has it been, 3 years of COVID and disarray?
Exactly.
So we look forward to seeing everyone. And if you have questions, you can reach out to Megan at 464-0841. This is not to be missed.
Excellent. We want to thank you both ladies for talking with us this morning. And we also want to announce that the winner of the 5 to Stay Alive game, Setting Your Money Musts in Motion, is Shani Daniel. Shani Daniel, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Annie.
Great.